Hello, my loves. Elsie here to give you a full moon reading. We have a full moon coming up tomorrow. It is a full moon in Capricorn. It is a super moon, my friends. It is the moon that will be the closest to the Earth this year. So it is a super moon. It's called a buck moon. And if you want to read about that, you can go ahead and find that on the internet just about anywhere. But really, and now y'all know I'm not your astrologist, right? But you know, I can read and I do have access to the internet just like you. So we have, this being the closest moon to the Earth in 2022. It is a buck moon and it's about maturity and transformation. It's also about financial awareness. Some of you will find that your finances will pick up, or you'll find a new stream of income, or get a raise, or something like that. We all know Capricorns are really good with money. It flows to them, right? Earth signs. So yeah, I think you'll be taking a good hard look at things here. I feel as though there will be a no BS approach to a lot of stuff. I'm telling you, I've been feeling this full moon for a little bit already. I am a Pisces moon, so I'm affected immediately and always leading up to the full moon, and that's probably the last couple of weeks at least. All right. Here we go, my loves. This is a collective reading. It is for all signs. Of course, there's no timestamps because you're going to keep track of your own astrological signs, right? Sun, moon, and rising. So this is the full moon energy. What is coming up around the full moon for the collective, please? Tell us what energies to expect. Remember, this is a general reading, y'all. Okay? All right, here we go. Okay, so we start with the Four of Wands. I feel like there's a relationship here that's become very heavy for you. Very heavy for you. And I feel as though not talking to them, or them not talking to you, is really been hard on you. Yeah, I think that's about to come to an end, though. So for those of you who are either, we don't even know what context this is right now. For those of you who are in separation with someone possibly, or maybe it's a friendship and you're not speaking anymore, I feel like this is going to come to an end. The Ten of Wands tells me that the silence has been a real burden. Being on the outside looking in has been a real burden, and you want to unburden yourself. Well, the luck of the draw for you is that the Ten of Wands is in fact the time that you can unburden yourself. I feel as though for some of you this is going to be some sort of a love relationship, and for some of you it is going to be I feel like some sort of relationship or something. I don't feel like it's something you have. I feel like it's something you want. So for some of you, if you already have this, it's become a burdensome relationship because there's not enough talking. It's like there's a lot of silence, and that's about to come to an end, and that can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on who you are. And for some of you, this the silence that has been between you and another person, I feel has been really burdensome, and that's about to come to an end. So that would be for those of you who are not in this Four of Wands just yet, who are maybe thinking about it or kind of in the energy of it. I feel as though there is going to be an end coming to the silence here, and then communication will open. I feel like somebody has something to say, something that they've wanted to say for a while, because we do have the universe intervening here, and the Death card always is about transformation. I feel like for those of you who are in this and it's been uncomfortable and awful, it's about to transform or come to an end. And for those of you who are not yet in this energy but are thinking about it and it's become burdensome to be separated from your person or possibly your friend that you previously had a really good relationship with, I feel like somebody's coming forward to speak the truth through this full moon energy. All right. Now, the Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So the 10th, it's in the 10th house of social status. And so that means for a lot of you, this will illuminate for you your professional life. So for some of you, this could be about work, right? That something that used to be stable where you worked has now become burdensome. And that maybe in your workplace, you felt like it was a family. Maybe you're thinking about leaving that job. Yeah, you've been thinking about it good and hard. You've been thinking about it. I feel that you've been overthinking it. Yeah. So this, whatever this is for you here, this Four of Wands, I feel as though you've decided that you can't sit in this energy of being in this mental prison for any longer. It's become burdensome. And I feel like you know that there's no victory here, right? So the Six of Wands is here in the middle. You know that as long as there is silence, there is to be no victory in dropping these burdens. So regardless of whether you're in it and you need to talk to somebody to end it, or whether you are already thinking about it and you need to open conversation in order to get more information, this is the energies that I'm feeling here. We've got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. For those of you who are in this relationship and are going to open this can of worms, because you need to, it always must be spoken of, right? You have to ride it off into the ditch, y'all. You'd have to try your hardest. I mean, I'm not saying you have to. Nobody has to do anything. You're going to do what's best for you. But I feel like that for those of you who have been in a relationship that's been burdensome because there has been no talking, I feel like unfortunately for you, this could be the time in your no BS sort of attitude with this moon that you're just done. Yeah, you're over it. You're over whatever's been going on here. You've had no victory here. This relationship for you no longer feels like home. The Six of Wands in the upright is about, coming back from the war, coming back from the fight, and coming back home again. And I feel as though you no longer feel like this place is home to you. So I feel like for some of you, you've realized or come to a realization or will come to a realization that the Nine of Cups is no longer a viable option for you. Yeah, and I feel for some of you, you're just going to end it because it's become too heavy. And the silence has become too heavy. And so the universe is ducking in here to say this energy, regardless of whether it is a positive beginning of a relationship because of the opening of conversation, or whether it's shutting down because nobody's speaking, either way, there's going to be transformation. It's been a long while. Yeah. I feel like it's been a long haul for some of you. I feel as though that for some of you, you are going to try and save this relationship. The healing is here. We've got Aquarius. And I feel that that you feel that you should try your hardest to save it. And that's admirable. I feel as though it's been silent for those of you who are trying to save this relationship. I feel like the Eight of Swords in the reverse tells me you're no longer going to overthink it. You're going to ask if can we heal this? Is it possible to heal this? For some of you, it's just not possible to heal it. It is going to come to an end because the Nine Cups have poured out here. There is no wish fulfillment here. You don't wish to carry on. For some of you, you just want to end it. It's not going to be easy on the children. The children have been watching this coming for a while, for those of you who have kids. We have the Six of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Knight of Pentacles, which we know is the slowest moving knight. And I feel like this has been coming for a while for some of you. For some of you, the children have been watching you argue back and forth, and they knew it was over before you did. For others of you, I feel as though that for those of you who are waiting for communication to open up or silence to end with somebody that you feel is is your Four of Wands. I feel as though that this person feels as though they're unsure if you're the soulmate, that you two knew each other a long time ago, but I feel the Five of Pentacles gets involved here, and Pentacles are years. And so I feel as though while this opportunity, for some of you who this is a new opportunity for, as this is traveling towards you, you're growing. I feel like you're just taking the opportunity to plant your seeds of intention into the future and get ready for the harvest, because that's what the Eight of Pentacles is. And I feel like you're just waiting at this time. Yeah. For some of you, you're waiting for it to end, waiting for the results, or for some of you, you're waiting for the silence to break. Somebody doesn't know where home is. Yeah. They don't know where they feel at home. They don't know which person is their person. For some of you, you've decided that the person you're with is not your person. For some of you, you don't want to let go of a marriage. And so you will seek counseling, which I don't think is a bad idea at all, ever. Yeah. I think you owe it to a relationship if it's a long-term one, especially if there's children involved. You know, you owe it to the children for sure to see if you can make it work. And if you can't, you can't. And that's a fact of life. And nobody needs to feel bad about that. But I feel as though that there's always a good opportunity to seek out a spiritual teacher or a teacher of sorts, someone who knows more than you do. I feel like for some of you, you have been waiting on a Taurus. And for others of you, you are waiting on a sign. Yeah. You're waiting on a sign to move forward, I feel. In either case, whether you're ending something or whether you're waiting for something to begin, I feel like you're waiting for a sign. Yeah. And at this time, feeling like you're very overwhelmed emotionally, the heart space is all over the place because you're waiting on the edge here, right? The Three of Wands is waiting for ships to come in, waiting, looking at the vastness of what you could be doing, but you're still here waiting. I've decided I'm going to heal this family or this connection, and it's been burdensome, but I feel as though we've been disconnected for a reason, and maybe it's time to wait before I go and make sure that there is, that we've done as much as we can do to save this thing. And for others of you, this is a brand new connection that is about to open for you. Someone that you've been waiting on. It could be a Taurus. It doesn't have to be. It could be an Aquarius. Something or someone you've been waiting on. It could be a spiritual teacher. And just know that when the student is ready, that's when the teacher appears. And I feel for some of you that you've been waiting on a sign or spiritual enlightenment, or you're new to this ascension and you're waiting so you can make the best decision possible. For some of you, it could have something to do with the Queen of Wands, who is in a general reading, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And of course, we're looking at the Queen, but we know that we all, plants, animals, people, we all have both energies, feminine and masculine, so pick your side. Doesn't really matter what your meat suit is. I feel for some of you that you are, you were offered a cup from somebody who could be in fire energy or have fire in their chart. And I feel like you're about to take action after being really kind of dormant and sort of redundant in your energy here, sitting and staring at this opportunity for a very long time. I feel that you're about to make a decision. Some of you maybe are making a decision about a Taurus or about a fire sign. But for some of you, this indicates that there is action to be taken here. Action to be taken on this cup that you never did answer on. I feel like somebody offered the cup and maybe you just ignored it. You didn't even look at it. It wasn't a viable thing for you to do at the time. And I feel as though that either you have come to a spiritual enlightenment, which is now telling you different, and now you're you're waiting to move. For some of you, you're waiting to move forward. You're not telling anyone. We've got the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I feel somebody's moving forward passionately into the future. And regardless of whether you're the person who's ending something or you're the person who's waiting for the silence to end with someone, I feel like what's coming up for you in the future is passion. And the Wheel of Fortune, look at that. Things are moving forward for you. And there she is. There is the Capricorn, right? Yeah, we're talking about the Capricorn moon. So I feel as though that you are about to move forward on something that you felt you should have moved forward on for a while, but you've been waiting. And I feel for some of you, you're moving forward because of either a spiritual enlightenment or a session with a psychologist or psychiatrist, or, you're just in your higher self. You're now getting answers because you are connected to the higher self. I feel like things are about to get quite passionate in the future, regardless of which scenario side you're on. Some of you are going to heal this, and some of you are not. Some of you are moving forward. It's going to end, and some of you are going to end the silence. And it's going to move forward from there. But either way, I feel like you're going to make a cut. Yeah, you're either going to decide that you are going to work on this or you're not going to work on this. Or some of you are waiting for that new connection to open. And of course, we could be dealing with a Scorpio here as well. I feel like you're not telling anybody about the passion that you have for this cup. For those of you who are moving forward, it could be to a new connection. I feel, or those of you who want to heal this, I feel like you're not telling anybody about the turmoil that's going on and the overwhelm that you've been dealing with. I feel like for those of you who are ending your connection here, that there's been a lot of opportunity. And you see that opportunity in the distance, and it is something that you feel like you want to go explore because you're just not happy where you are. You aren't home. Yeah, 6 of Wands in the reverse. There's no victory where you are at this time, and that's why the Death card is here. We got to transform the situation and get things moving, and that's really what a full moon energy is all about. It's a really strong manifestation time. It's a time for, make sure you're journaling and practicing gratitude. And for some of you, you want to charge your crystals under the moon. And for others of you, I feel like, if you want to manifest, you can write things down and, take them outside and burn them somewhere safe. Or you can cut cords, absolutely. Understand that if you're in a twin flame thing, you cannot cut that cord. But for those of you who are asking for your energy back, I feel like, you're not telling anybody. But I feel like this 4 of Cups means something here, and it's attached to the Hierophant here, which is some sort of a spiritual energy. Either you've now got this energy, this spiritual energy, and you're making decisions using the higher self, or you had turned your back on a Taurus who had offered you a cup. And I feel that you are attracted to that person. I feel that you are going to take action, and you are not going to tell anyone. You're keeping it under wraps. You're not telling anyone anything. I feel like your toes have been off the edge for a while if this is you and that's your scenario. But I feel for the most part, things are ending for some of you, and for some of you, things are beginning. And if you want to share it down below in the comments, I'm sure that a lot of you are going through a lot of the same things. So enjoy this moon and celebrate it whichever way you think is right for you. I hope that whatever you do is best for you, and I wish you well in your decision making. And I'm going to go for now. I love you guys. I'm going to go for now. Thanks. Bye-bye.